Well, moving on, 2025 brought fresh pressure on European currencies. Now considerable risk premium being built into the euro-dollar. Now take a look at this next report as we dive into the outlook for currency markets in 2025.
The concerns for currencies on the other side of the exchange rate to the dollar remain a clear bet for this year. Both protectionism and the recent rise in gas prices are playing a role in the decline in European currencies. Emerging market currencies too started on a rocky note and should have a tough year. A short-term dollar correction is warranted by technical factors. However, the overarching narrative remains dollar positive. Trump's policy mix is said to trigger further dollar strengthening. European currencies and the euro in particular are coming under pressure from protectionism and monetary easing narratives. The dollar is seasonally strong in January and February. Interestingly, last month was also a strong one for the greenback. The surge of 2.6% broke a 7-year losing streak in the month of December. That showed macro factors and expectations for Trump's policies, which were strong enough to counter the negative seasonal effect. A U-turn is needed. That narrative which kept the dollar strong last year, will it come from data? Unlikely. Unless, of course, inflation starts to undershoot majorly. Will it come from the Fed? Again, it looks extremely doubtful, with the Fed itself predicting fewer rate cuts this year. A January Fed rate cut would really require a slew of recession-sounding figures after the hawkish tilt in the December dot plot. The question being, will it come from Trump then? The president-elect has already been quite vocal on some policy promises since his electoral triumph. Markets are pricing a good deal of macro implications, including the dollar's strength. Will the currencies on the other side of the exchange rate? This also looks extremely far-fetched at the moment. The dollar-driven narrative is the strongest narrative at the moment. Unless he softens his tone on protectionism and/or fiscal stimulus into Inauguration Day on January 20th, the dollar should count on a solid floor at the start of this month. The negatives are piling up for most major currencies, with bets for the year showing a similar trend. Business Bureau report WION World is One.